can't remember what I said to them originally, but it was along the lines of you can't fucking be messaging people randomly from our Discord community or whatever, and that was it. So anyway, they said to me, "Thank you for responding. Your message is a bit confusing, understandable at 3:30 a.m., and I find your behavior in general to be very inconsistent and reckless. It's not clear exactly what you're trying to say or what you want, but I trust and appreciate you making an effort, so I'll try to assume good faith and respond the best I can." The only person I messaged with that was who is not a random chatter. I've played with them on other streams, and they were the only person there I was familiar with and felt I could trust. I think it was the right thing to do, and I'd like to hear why you're objecting to it. Months ago, I'd been in your stream a few times and previously had a good experience, when people in your community suddenly started accusing me of cheating. You handled that matter terribly, joining in with the accusations and ignoring my explanations, pretty much turning the community against me just because of some nonsense someone said. I can only think of two reasons why you would have done that. Either the person accusing me is a friend of yours, and you acted out of peer pressure, or you were only escalating the matter for comic effect, as a badly thought-out joke that went too far. Either way, it made your stream an unpleasant place to be, and I left for a long time. But I have popped in on a few occasions since then. Some raids, some playthroughs, one or two games, and you were not hostile to me then, so I had hoped that it was just one bad experience and things had improved since then. Look at how you acted on the night I was banned. On the VOD at 4 hours, 29 minutes, and 30 seconds, when referring to me and another person in the game, you said we know them and we like them, suggesting I was welcome there. Just 3 minutes later, your mod banned me based on what appears to be nothing more than their personal grudge. And again, you just went along with it without any thought. How can you expect people to engage with your community, knowing they'll be faced with behavior like that? Regardless of whether you consider yourself part of the community or not, you advertise your stream to that community, and actions on your stream impact the wider community. You should respect the general etiquette of the category you list under in general. Most streamers are happy to have people jump into their games with no pressure to chat. At most, a few ask people to introduce themselves in the chat first, for accountability. By expecting more than that without any notice to that effect, you are the only one being incredibly rude. I suggest that you do as other private streamers do and just host your games under just chatting. Also, banning people just because they don't engage with the community is a ridiculous approach. It takes people time to warm to a community, especially one like yours. And I've never seen you make any real effort to actually get those people engaged with your stream beyond. And banning people for doing nothing wrong means they're going to tell their friends to avoid you, and some of them are going to be the people who would have engaged with their community. And look at the way you and your community have treated me, one of the people who has tried to engage. So that's what he said first, right? And I basically said to him, look, this is mental. This is mental. This is out of pocket. I don't fucking consider myself part of the community, and I don't really think this is going to earn you an unban, right? And I was like, this is mad, so we'll just leave it there. I basically was like, we'll just leave it there, right? And he said this, he says, alright, look. It seems that we both think each other's messages are unhinged. I feel that we've both misunderstood things that each other has said. I think maybe neither of us is comfortable with these kinds of long messages. Trying to talk about too many things at once, going on tangents. I'd like to try and focus on the core issue here. I feel that you have treated me the way you have treated me on your stream is unacceptable. I would like an explanation and apology for your actions. I'd also like to know your original justification for banning me, that is to say, prior to what's happened in this unbanned discussion. Without knowing what I had done wrong, I cannot make amends. And I said to him, no, you're not getting this. I don't want to make amends. I don't owe you an apology or any sort of justification. This is absolutely mental. Don't let the imaginary online door hit you on the way out, you walloper. So there you go. That's how you handle someone like that. Because they're fucking mental, by the way. They're fucking mental. You don't... Imagine sending that spiel to someone just because you got banned.